Good morning, Hans. My name is Michael, and I am your Scotty News anchor. I would like to introduce to you Mr. Elkins, who will tell us about an influential person in American history.
Hi, I'm Mr. Elkins, one of your assistant principals here at Highlands. In honor of Black History Month, I would like to introduce you to Garrett Morgan. The son of two freed slaves, Garrett Morgan was committed to earning a living in America after the Civil War, when African Americans were still subject to discrimination and fewer opportunities. In search of work, he moved from Kentucky to Ohio when he was just 14 years old and began repairing sewing machines. His work as a repairman sparked his interest in tinkering and inventing. In 1916, Garrett Morgan helped save the lives of workers trapped inside a collapsed tunnel under Lake Erie by using his own invention, the smoke hood. This invention would evolve into the gas mask and be used to save lives during World War II. In 1920, after witnessing a terrible accident at an intersection, Morgan also began looking at ways to prevent traffic accidents. In those days, traffic signs only said stop and go, and Morgan realized that if they added a third signal to indicate that the signs were about to change, accidents would be drastically reduced. And the rest is history. And now.
Thank you, Mr. Elkins, for telling us about Garrett Morgan. And now here is your Wednesday, February 16th edition of Scotty News. It's time for the academic word of the week. This week's word is refer, to mention or allude to. Tomorrow is your day to pick up the things that you have earned with your PBIS points. Go to the main office, ASB window at lunch to pick up your prizes. Tomorrow is Shoutout Day. Do you have someone who has gone above and beyond and you want to thank them? Send Mrs. Davis an email, or even better, a video of who they are and what they did. Let's cheer on those that continue to make a difference here at HMS. Every day in February, we want to leave you with a quote from an inspirational Black American. Today the quote is from Ava DuVernay, writer, producer, and film director, whose films include Selma and A Wrinkle in Time. When we're talking about diversity, it's not a box to check. It is a reality that should be deeply felt and held and valued by all of us. And now, in recognition of No One Eats Alone, an annual event here at Highlands, I'd like to introduce to you the web advisor and one of our school counselors, Miss Piscino.
Hola, soy Miss Piceno, el advisor de web. Este 18 de febrero, que es viernes, vamos a tener un evento que se llama No One Eats Alone Day. ¿Qué es No One Eats Alone Day? Es un evento que celebramos a Highlands durante el lonche que busca revertir la tendencia de soledad, donde les pedimos a los estudiantes que participen en el simple acto de amabilidad y asegurarse de que nadie coma solo. Web Leaders van a tener actividades, premios y vamos a vender palomitas de maíz por $1. Esperemos que participes. Aquí hay un mensaje de tus líderes de web.
Hi guys, I'm Audrey, one of your web leaders. Today I will be sharing Frida's story. Frida was a Mexican artist known for her bold self-portraits depicting her culture and experiences. She kept an illustrated journal for the last 10 years of her life. The journal is a passionate and surprising record containing the artist's thoughts, poems, and dreams. When she was 6, she contracted polio and had to stay in bed for 9 months. Because of her polio, her right leg was shorter and thinner than her left. Her classmates used to tease and bully her because of this. And after a trolley accident when she was 18, she was in a body cast and in bed for weeks. During this time, she began to start painting. Frida's father made a special easel and put a mirror on the ceiling so Frida could paint from the bed. Throughout her life, she had 32 operations, and she was in a lot of pain and had to stay in bed for long periods of time. Much of her artwork depicts the pain, loneliness, and isolation she experienced in her life. She is one of the most striking and extreme examples of an artist responding to isolation. Of her 143 paintings, 55 are self-portraits that are that are often her physical and that often show her physical and emotional pain.
Hi, I'm Diego, and I'm one of your web leaders here at Highlands. What do you think is Frida's connection to social isolation and loneliness? Frida persisted even though she faced long periods of isolation and had a lot of physical and emotional pain. She used her art and her journal to express herself. Her most important quality was that she was an honest person and stood up for what she believed. She was pretty much the first person to do selfies of her 143 paintings. 55 were self-portraits. She was quoted saying, "I paint self-portraits because I am so often alone because I'm the person I know best." The work of Frida Kahlo represents hope, power, and empowerment for many of our population segments who are facing challenging circumstances. She is a symbol of resilience. Now we're going to watch.
I want you to think about what you can do to end social isolation and create a culture of belonging at your school. Here are some ideas. I will listen, observe, and speak up when I hear others being treated unfairly. I acknowledge that we don't always know what is actually on other people's plates. I will invite new people to hang out with at lunch. I will ensure everyone is valued for their authentic self. I will smile at someone new this week. And I will find ways to celebrate differences at Highlands Middle School by.
For more information on Frida, please watch the YouTube video that was sent to your teacher. Now go have a great day. Thank you for watching Scotty News. Gracias por ver a Scotty News.